Hello, hello. Mm. How are you today's days, guys? I'm all right. I am again here to tell you a story. Today is the 2nd of August. I'm still in Montevideo, living my life. How about you? Are you being busy these days? Me? Yes. I have a lot of stuff going on. Well, right now I'm recording a video for you, and as soon as I have finished this video, I am going to a cafe which is called La Latina. It's a nice small place where I usually come to have a rest or to work, to change the scenery because nowadays I've been working from home. Afterwards, I am going to get prepared for my English classes that I have next week with our students. And I also need to answer some questions and suggest solutions for some things at English School Nice, where I work. How about you? If I ask you a question, what are you doing next week? By the way, here in Uruguay, when people learn that I am waiting for my trip back to Moscow, they always start asking me such questions like, "Oh, Margaret, and when are you going to be back in Uruguay? Are you going to be away for a long time? Where are you going to live in Moscow? And are you going to work remotely?" If you ask me what plans I have for August, I would say this. First, I'm going to record videos for my students to understand English grammar better. I'm not going to travel to Brazil or Argentina. And yes, of course, we are moving to a new flat next week. Well, actually, the flat is not new. It's new for me. For us. Actually, I've been waiting for this moment for ages. I think I wanted to change my place of living here since the moment I arrived in Uruguay. Because of the moving, I have to do a lot of things. I have to arrange things at my old place. I have to pack my things in special boxes. I need to arrange some of my regular plans. I have to make some changes so that to make time for moving, I have to call special people who will come here, collect all the things, put them in the truck, and then we will go to the new place. And of course, I don't want to wait more. The sooner, the better. By the way, the new flat is bigger than the old one, and that's why I'm thinking of buying some pieces of furniture and plants to make the place cozy and more comfortable for me. Of course, I'm not going to put all my energy into home decoration. I will start and keep working on it. And if I get very busy with my work, I will do home things later. Well, this is my story, my actually plans for August that is coming. And let's have a look at some certain sentences, how we talk about future plans. I'm going to share my screen with you. When we want to ask someone about their plans, their future plans, we can ask a question, what are you doing this week? Or we can say, what are you doing next week, next month, next year? By the way, instead of asking the question only, what are you doing next week, we also can ask, what plans do you have next week? Or do you have any plans next week? That's why when people ask about my future plans, they usually use the structure of present continuous or be going to. Like in these sentences, for example, when are you going to be back in Uruguay? Or where are you going to stay in Moscow? Or with present continuous, are you leaving for a long time? Well, I don't think that there are any fixed rules to talk about future plans. That's why everything I'm saying, please take it as a guide, not as a fixed rule. Talking about future plans, we can divide different plans into several categories. There are some categories which we are certain about, and these are such plans that we have arranged before the moment of speaking, that we have involved probably other people, we have already made time in the future, allocate time when I'm going to do it, all right? And there are some less certain plans which we are not 100% sure that they might happen or might not, okay? Let's have a look at those sentences which I have said to have a better idea of what I am talking about. For example, when I say I am going to make some videos for my students, it's 100% planned activity. No matter what happens, I will make time to make videos. That's why I'm saying I'm going to make some videos. Probably I already know the time. I know where I'm going to do it, at my place. And I have already probably thought about what I'm going to talk. So everything is arranged for me to make a video. I am going to make. By the way, the structure with be going to is that you use base after this expression. To make, to travel. I'm not going to put all my time. This sentence is, I'm going to make some videos for my students. I'm not going to travel to Brazil. It is a negative way of saying, of using this structure, be going to. I am not going to. He is not going to. She is not going to. We are not going to. In the question, the verb be will come before the subject. Are you going to come over? Are you going to cook lunch today? Apart from be going to, we also can use present continuous. It's when we use be plus ing form of the verb. Like in these examples. We are moving to a new flat. We are moving next week. By the way, when you can answer the question P, P, T, P people, P place, T time. If you can answer one of these questions about your future plans, you are more likely to use be going to or present continuous. For example, we are moving to a new flat next week. I know when we are moving, all right, next week. And it's not only me, it's also my boyfriend. So I can say, we are moving next week. And I know where, I know the place where we are moving. Or, for example, I'm not going to travel to Brazil or Argentina. I know the place. I know that next week, next month, I'm not going there. That's why I can say I'm not going to travel to Brazil or Argentina. When your plans include some certain degree of obligation of what you have to do, because of the circumstances, because of other people, because of some external factors, you can use have to. Like in this sentence, I have to arrange everything there. I have to call people who will help me to move my things from one place to the other. And another category of future plans is when we are not 100% sure, when we are not super confident or certain about some plans, we could use will, might, be thinking of. like in these examples, have a look. We will possibly do it on Tuesday, and we might do it on Wednesday. You see, I am not sure if we are going to do it on Tuesday or on Wednesday. We will probably do it on Tuesday. We might do it on Wednesday. Or, since I'm moving, and of course I would like to arrange their things the way I like to feel more comfortable at a new place, I'm thinking of buying some new pieces of furniture. But again, do you think I know when exactly I will go and buy them? No, maybe next weekend, maybe while I'm walking, I will see a place where they sell furniture, and I would decide at the moment of walking to come in and look around to see what they sell. I don't know. That's why I'm saying I'm thinking of buying. In this case, with will, might, you use, so this is less certain plans. And will, might, you use base, like here. And very often we can use such words like possibly, probably, I think, I hope, I think, I hope. Of course, we also can talk about our future plans when something depends on something, and we can use will in some other meanings. Like, I know that, yeah, sure, I will do it, but I don't know exactly when. Of course, it's just a tiny bit of our future plans. And there can be various ways of expressing and talking out about our future plans. So that's why these last two sentences, I want to say that, yeah, sure, in the future, when I move, I will start working on it. And I will keep working on it, maybe for a few years, right? And we actually make our home cozy, I think, from day to day when we, or if I get very busy with work, which is future, right? If I get busy, it's conditional. I will stop, I will pause, and I will get back to home things later. So in this case, you also use will, but you never use will with if, because if and will make teachers kill. You don't use if and will together. Never. Almost never. Okay? But take it as a rule that if and will makes teachers kill. I hope it was useful. I hope that you enjoyed. And for now, I'm wishing you a good day, good night, good morning. Wherever you are, have yourself a very good time. Bye!